I want to show you the video he posted. This happened when he was filming the Aurora Borealis. He was doing a time lapse. Just into the time lapse, there's a few objects that appear. We're going to freeze it for you so you can get a good look at it. 5 objects appear flying alongside each other.
NASA Live Feed UFO. In 1991, NASA's live feed from the Space Shuttle Discovery captured something unusual while the shuttle was passing over the Pacific Ocean. The broadcast featured routine updates about an experiment called AFP 675, specifically the Cirrus instrument, which was working well despite issues with 2 tape recorders used for other equipment. But during this live feed, something unexpected appeared on the screen. A strange object moved across space in a way that didn't look like normal debris. It seemed to change direction suddenly, which is not how space junk or ice particles usually behave. This caught the attention of UFO researchers who believed it could be an unidentified craft moving under its own control. NASA continued with its regular updates, talking about the Far UV instrument, which captures ultraviolet emissions, and the Uniformly Redundant Array, URA, which measures the Earth's horizon. However, many viewers focused on the strange object seen in the footage. NASA later explained that the object was likely just space debris or ice reflecting light. However, some believe this was a cover-up, arguing that the way the object moved suggested it was under intelligent control. Its sudden change in direction made it seem like it had propulsion rather than just drifting through space. Some even suggested it was reacting to the shuttle's presence. This sighting remains one of the most talked-about moments from NASA's live broadcasts. While there is no clear answer, many UFO enthusiasts believe it is strong evidence that unidentified objects are present in Earth's orbit. South Wales Police UFO sighting. People often turn to social media when they capture something unusual in the sky, hoping to find answers, and some of the footage that surfaces is intriguing. This was the case with a video shared by South Wales Police. Their helicopter, equipped with a forward-looking infrared camera, FLIR, recorded footage of an unidentified object. The object was invisible to the naked eye, but the FLIR detected its heat signature. Unsure of what they had captured, South Wales Police turned to social media, asking the public for help in identifying the strange object. In their post, they noted that it was difficult to determine both the object's size and what it might have been. The images they shared showed a circular shape, resembling the classic UFO depictions seen in media. The footage lasted around 7 minutes and became one of several recent UFO sightings that left both the public and experts puzzled. They ruled out explanations like weather balloons or Chinese lanterns due to the object's heat emission and irregular movement. However, air traffic control refused to confirm the presence of the object, leading to speculation about whether this incident was being hidden from the public. While South Wales Police seemed certain they had encountered something unusual, the lack of confirmation from air traffic control only deepened the mystery. There are 2 logical possibilities in this case. The first is that the footage was fabricated. If the video had been posted by an unknown Twitter account, this theory might seem more reasonable. However, it's unlikely that a reputable organization like South Wales Police would risk damaging their credibility by sharing fake footage. The second and more likely explanation is that the UFO sighting is being covered up by air traffic control, which only fuels more speculation and debate among both believers and skeptics. Deborah Thompson. On Christmas Eve in 2018, a woman named Deborah Thompson captured footage of an unusual red sphere in the sky near the coast of Charleston, South Carolina. The video quickly gained attention as it showed a glowing red orb hovering in the night sky, appearing to move closer. Could this sighting be related to others reported around the same time? Officials have noted a sharp increase in UFO sightings over the past decade. This rise, along with reports from the Pentagon detailing unidentified objects flying through U.S. airspace, raises questions that are both intriguing and unsettling. So, what do you think these mysterious floating objects could be? Share your thoughts in the comments below. UFO flying past the moon. This video appears to show UFOs moving near the moon. The footage, uploaded to YouTube by Jean-Michel Tannock, is dated March 26, 2020. Little information is provided about the clip, aside from the fact that it was filmed near Montreal. In the video, 2 to 3 pill-shaped objects can be seen flying past the moon. While they appear small on the screen, their actual size would have to be immense. Given the scale of the moon, each craft could easily be close to 100 miles in length. The shape of these UFOs has caught the attention of sky watchers. Several Navy pilots, who have reported UFO encounters in recent years, have described seeing objects shaped like tic-tacs. Some even claim to have witnessed these strange craft almost daily between 2014 and 2015. As with any UFO footage, skeptics have weighed in on its authenticity. However, the shadows cast by the objects appear natural and consistent. This has led some to suggest the objects could be small comets or pieces of space debris passing by the moon. What's your take on this footage? Do you think it's real or just another hoax? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Stealing the sun. Our first unusual clip of the day comes from none other than NASA. On April 19, 2022, a massive unidentified object was seen hovering near the sun. The object appeared to be extracting plasma directly from the sun's surface, remaining in place for several hours before suddenly shooting off into space without leaving any trace behind. Interestingly, a similar sighting was reported a decade earlier, in March 2012. In that case, the object also seemed to be drawing plasma from the sun before vanishing into deep space. Some estimates suggest the object may have been several times larger than Earth. As the footage spread online, many speculated that it could be an enormous alien mothership refueling. Skeptics, however, questioned how something of that size could move through our solar system unnoticed. Others argued that if an alien civilization is billions of years ahead of us in technology, their capabilities might be beyond human comprehension. Perhaps they travel freely across the universe, completely undetectable by our current tools and scientific understanding. NASA, however, offered a different explanation. According to them, the event was nothing more than a solar prominence. A prominence is a large, bright structure of hot plasma, extending from the sun's surface, held in place by the sun's magnetic field. These structures sometimes erupt, releasing plasma into space in what is known as a coronal mass ejection, CME. CMEs can have significant effects on Earth, such as interfering with satellite signals, disrupting radio communications, and even causing auroras in polar regions. So, what do you think? Was this just a natural solar phenomenon, as NASA suggests, or is there more to the story? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Alien caught on camera. In February 2022, a security camera in Chicalapando, Juarez, about 20 miles east of Mexico City, recorded something truly unusual. The footage was later uploaded to YouTube by Melson TV. Take a look. The camera faces an empty lot, where 3 stray dogs suddenly react to an unidentified floating object moving through the area. Here's a view of the object with an infrared filter. It appears as an amorphous shape drifting through the air. Some viewers initially suspected the footage had been altered with CGI, but the way the dogs reacted to the object makes this theory less likely. Others speculated that it could be extraterrestrial in nature, possibly some type of craft gathering information on Earth. Still, there's also the possibility that it was simply a drone or a deflated balloon, though its shifting form makes that explanation seem less convincing. Regardless, the footage remains a mystery, and no official explanation has been provided for what the object might be. The Quebec alien. During the winter of 1992, a man in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, claimed to have seen photographs of what was described as an extraterrestrial biological entity. The images were allegedly shown to him by an acquaintance, who explained that the creature had been discovered by a snowmobiler in a field or wooded area near a road. When asked for more information, the acquaintance said the photos belonged to their cousin, who lived in the Red River area of La Noncense, Quebec. The witnesses, uncertain about what to do with the body, reportedly left it at the site overnight, only to find it missing the next morning. The photos were eventually shown to ufologist Claude Macduff, who advised the individual not to investigate further. Despite this warning, the images later appeared in a YouTube video uploaded by Strange Videos, where they quickly gained hundreds of thousands of views. The release of the video sparked a range of reactions, with some closely analyzing the figure's unusual anatomy and suggesting its proportions pointed to a non-human origin. Interest in the photos faded over time, but in 2017, a video allegedly from the dark web surfaced, claiming to show an alien being captured in Switzerland. This renewed curiosity about the 1992 case, leading to further discussions about its authenticity. The Red River EBE mystery remains unresolved, with many theories circulating but no definitive answers. Some have pointed out that the photos closely resemble the cover of a 1990 novel by French ufologist Jimmy Guyot. The book's cover, a composite based on multiple eyewitness accounts, bears a striking resemblance to the alleged EBE in the photos. The novel itself compiles reports from informants, most of whom were based in the United States. Despite continued speculation and investigation, the true origin of the EBE and the events surrounding its supposed discovery remain unknown. Eerie floating object. This footage, reportedly sent to the uploader on April 29, 2021, feels like something out of a bizarre dream. Shared by Conspiration ESP on Twitter, the video captures what UFO researchers often refer to as a UFO sphere. The clip shows a strange red ball hovering in the air. For Pokémon fans, the object in the footage bears a striking resemblance to a red and white Pokéball. What makes this video especially intriguing is that it was filmed by passengers aboard a hot air balloon, providing a rare and unique vantage point on UFO activity. One that might have gone unnoticed if not for the unusual perspective. What could explain the appearance of this odd, dual-colored sphere in the sky? Could it be a weather balloon? Or the top of a parachute? Some might argue these are reasonable possibilities. However, the unsettling presence of this strange object, floating in an empty sky, lingers in the mind long after you've seen it. Pilot shares UFO footage. Online, this is one of the few recent UFO sightings that offers a clear, close-up view of the object. Captured from the cockpit of a pilot flying at high altitude, the object comes extremely close to the aircraft. Due to this unique perspective, the pilot is able to observe and film the UFO at nearly the same level as their plane. Although the object appears slightly smaller and moves at a fast pace, its shape and speed remain easy to distinguish. Like many UFOs we've discussed before, this one is circular. Additionally, it seems to be flying at an incredibly high speed, passing the airplane and vanishing from sight. The object even appears to have a metallic surface. In the comments section of the video, one viewer mentioned feeling chills because the object closely resembled something they had seen while flying from Las Vegas to Denver. Meanwhile, a Reddit thread brought up a common issue regarding UFO footage. One user pointed out that blurry, shaky videos are often dismissed as unreliable. Yet when footage is sharp and stable, like in this case, people are quick to label it fake. Either way, I'd love to know your thoughts on this footage. Do you think it's fake, extraterrestrial, or something else entirely? Let me know in the comments. UFO sighting. A video posted on Reddit by Swiggy Baby appears to capture something unusual moving through the sky over South Korea. The footage provides a rare look at raw aerial visuals, showing the flight path of an unidentified flying object. The video offers expansive views of the landscape as the object swiftly moves overhead. Its small size raises questions about whether it is a manned craft. Given its dimensions, it could very well be an advanced military drone. What stands out most is the object's incredible speed. Here's the footage in slow motion. The speed of the object has led some to speculate that it might be an alien drone. Some believe it could be an extraterrestrial reconnaissance vehicle, possibly gathering data ahead of a future landing. Ultimately, the video suggests someone is conducting surveillance from above. The real question is whether those watching us are human or something else. The Pascagoula abduction. In 1973, something strange happened in Pascagoula, Mississippi, an event that has never been fully explained. Two men, Calvin Parker and Charles Hickson, claimed they were fishing on the Pascagoula River when a UFO approached them. They described the object as football-shaped, with blue and white lights, hovering about 3 feet above the ground. As it got closer, Parker and Hickson said they became paralyzed, unable to move. They then claimed that they were taken aboard the craft by 3 humanoid figures with claw-like hands and slits for mouths. According to their account, the creatures performed various physical examinations and medical procedures before releasing them about an hour later. The men, visibly shaken, reported the encounter to local authorities, prompting an investigation into their claims. The Pascagoula abduction quickly gained media attention and remains one of the most well-known UFO abduction cases in history. However, it has also sparked skepticism and debate. Many have questioned the credibility of their story, suggesting it could have been a hoax or a hallucination. One of the most unusual aspects of the case occurred when the 2 men were brought to the local police station for questioning. Investigators placed them in a room alone and secretly recorded their conversation, expecting them to laugh or admit to making up the story. Instead, the officers overheard them sounding genuinely terrified, trying to process what had happened and piece together the experience. Despite the controversy, the Pascagoula abduction remains a case that continues to intrigue many, serving as a reminder that the universe holds mysteries we have yet to fully understand. Alien caught on camera. Are we truly alone in the universe? This question has fascinated people for generations. If the footage uploaded to the YouTube channel Paranormal Witness is any indication, the answer might be no. Little information is provided about the video, other than the claim that it was recorded somewhere in Massachusetts, USA. Filmed at night, the clip shows a young girl walking down the steps of what appears to be her home. However, she isn't alone. An unidentified person holding the camera follows closely behind her. It's unclear why the footage was taken. Perhaps they heard something unusual and decided to investigate. Regardless, the girl steps outside and into the darkness. At first, the footage is difficult to make out, but soon, something strange appears. Take a look. As you can see, the girl and the camera holder come face to face with a mysterious figure peeking from behind a tree. The creature has a pale face, large dark eyes, and an elongated head that forms an inverted triangular shape. Its appearance is strikingly similar to the common depiction of an alien gray. However, some viewers believe it looks too much like the classic stereotype, suggesting it could just be a person in a mask playing a prank on the girl. With no additional details available about the footage, this eerie encounter remains unexplained. For now, Strange Circles in the Sky, a video uploaded by Esther Jam in 2017, appears to show two strange, otherworldly circles in the sky. These formations look as if they were drawn over the clouds, with flashes of light moving along their edges. The exact time and location of the footage remain unknown. Many are familiar with the circular contrails that sometimes appear in the sky. These formations occur when hot, humid air from jet exhaust mixes with low-pressure vapors and cold atmospheric temperatures. However, the circles in this footage do not resemble typical contrails. Contrails are remnants of past aerial movement, whereas these circles appear to be part of something actively happening. Another possible explanation is that the footage captures an atmospheric optical phenomenon known as halos. Halos form when sunlight or moonlight interacts with ice crystals in the atmosphere. While they typically appear near the sun or moon, they can technically form anywhere in the sky. In weather folklore, halos are often associated with incoming rainfall, as they develop alongside clouds linked to frontal weather systems. However, neither of these explanations accounts for the strange lights moving along the edges of the rings. A separate UFO video, uploaded by Sage of Key in 2018, might be showing the same event. This footage captures a single circle surrounded by beams of moving light. Knowing the time of year, or the weather conditions at the time, could help determine whether these circles were linked to a natural weather occurrence. However, it seems unlikely that we will have definitive answers about this footage anytime soon, unless those responsible come forward with an explanation. So what are your thoughts on these sightings? Let us know in the comments below, and subscribe for more content.